It's a beautiful day here in the Netherlands. Probably the perfect weather to start sorting my Legos correctly. Not by color, but by function and or size. Okay? We're going to start with these. These. All the little connector and axes and, well, whatever. We're going to start sorting these. And these go in a few different groups. We have the axes, group number 1, the little connector pins, group number 2, then there are these little Technic. I don't know if it's Technic, but it's all these little connectory, axy, stuffy bitties. And, well, stuff like this, these small little cylinders. And this, well, peculiar shaped piece. Just all the little bits. This, for example, will all go into the same little pile. Then we have, where is it? Here. Little cogs. Yes, cogs with the G. And they will probably go in a separate pile. Except if I find out I have like 3 of them. And it's not worth it to make a separate pile. Okay? And then, 1 second. We have this and this. The fat connectors and the thin connectors. Which are also going to go in a separate pile. And to store these, I have some pots. Not pepper pots, but Nutella pots and pindakaas pots. Yes, this is an ex-Calvé pindakaas, peanut butter pot, which is probably the best peanut butter on earth. Yes. And then a simple jam pot and a jalapeno pepper pot. This is a pepper pot. Pepper pots. Okay, so let's start sorting. So as you see, I will not be keeping them sorted by color. That's because I have 4 pots. There are way more than 4 colors. And, well, it's just not useful to keep them sorted by color. It's way more useful to sort them by size. Okay, now I'll be talking to you with my hands, magic. And as you can see, if I need a yellow piece, I just go around, hey, yellow, hey, yellow, hey, yellow. So it's not hard to find stuff if it's all in one big mess. As long as it's all one uniform type. So, axle. Can we find another color? Axle. These are 2 different kinds of grays. I don't know if you can see this, but whatever. So, let's start the sorting process. Yay! Come with me. We have all the little axle connector thingies in one spot. And by the way, if you're asking me how I'm intending to use this stuff, well, look, I'm gonna go open it up. I'm gonna put my hand inside, fumble around, and take it out, take it out, take it out. Wrong piece. I wanted this yellow one. No, of course not. I'm gonna, well, pretty much just throw them all out into an empty cardboard box. When I need these connectors, sort out the connectors I need, and then throw the rest back in. So this is just the container they live in. Okay? But now, what are we gonna do with these little cogs and gears? Fine. Okay, that were the connectors. We have one empty pot left. This is a Nutella pot. These are peanut butter and jelly pots. And this is a pepper pots. Okay, now let's try and find out a way in which we could logically sort out the rest. Because I have loads. Well, can I? Yes, okay, you can see. Loads of old boxes. These two gigantic boxes. And somehow we gotta fit in all of this in a logical and reasonable manner. Okay? Let's, well, work out how we're going to accomplish that. Here we are, surrounded by boxes. This is easy, just a box. Then we have smaller boxes like this one and stuff like this, which probably will stay intact. And then we have bigger boxes like this Spanish box, which we're gonna cut in half along this plane, and then you can open it up and you have two pretty shallow boxes in which you should be, well, pretty easily words. Then we have two shallow boxes in which you should be able to pretty easily find all your blocks which you need. Okay? Let's start doing that right now. Now we have two halves, and this corner is already a pretty good example. We're just gonna make flat little box like this, dump all the Lego of a certain type in here, and then enjoy the building process. How many boxes do we think we need? There are plates, there are blocks, there are Technic bricks, there are, well, big special pieces, I would call them, and then there are small pieces. These will probably go in the Nutella pot, I think. Just make a few more boxes, and it will be all fine and dandy. Cool. Could it be that we need one more box? One more box? Maybe? Oh, now we have this. I think we're fine. And in the meantime, we will just keep these smaller few boxes intact, so we can, well, use them if needed. And I would say let's start with filling up, come here, these beauties. I would say that's probably enough sorting, right? I kid you not, I have been sorting for 16 hours over the past 1.5 weeks. Probably not worth the time invested, but hey, now we can finally start to build cool stuff. At least I should be able. And the funny thing is, during the sorting, I already started to think of better ways to sort the stuff which I'm sorting right now. So to keep it simple, I have a few trays, and look, everything fits in here somehow. No, I'm just gonna take it out again for you. You know what? Just taking it out. Okay. Box number 1. Transportation. Wheels. Little engines. Boat motors. Tracks. And whatever we have else. Like, for example, these really old train, well, bases pretty much, but these are old. Then I've just chucked these big train pieces in here, but next to these we have just all the small little bobs and pieces and stuffs and windows and yeah, just all the small little weird pieces, you could say, are in here next to the train stuff. Then, and this is the box I'm probably gonna sort out once more. Oh wait, next to this box. These both contain the same stuff, but as you can see, I've run out of space, so I've put the black pieces in this box. And these are pretty much the same pieces as this, but the bigger ones. So big panels, crane pieces and walls, stuff like this. But also these random shaped blocks, for example these half blocks and stuff like this. And I'm probably gonna make 2 separate boxes of these, one with all the crazy blocks and one with all the panels and what's this, a flexible axle? Well, you get the gist of it. One with crazy shaped blocks and one with stuff like this, just more crazy stuff, containers. Okay, then we have this box. In here we have minifigures, other stuff, boats, little bike, a zombie horse or a skeleton horse, and train tracks which fit in here perfectly. Under here, funny thing, where are they? Wait. Okay. Are also these. These are the really old train tracks, which go together with these trains. Like, this is pre-2000s stuff. I don't know exactly which year, but, well, my dad played with them as a kid. He was a kid in the 80s, so, well, they're old. Here you go, back in there. And the train control. I really want to rebuild this train, but instead of using these simple form pieces, which Lego has just molded to fit for the train, I'm going to build my own train, my own locomotive, yeah, words, and then my own wagons behind it. At least I'm going to try. And then we have fireboat. Oh, I also have plans for this. I can't wait to start building. Then the pots. This pot I'm not so sure about. It's just a pot with all the little tiny, well, knoblets thingies, which just, well, I probably change or add things to this, because in this box there are, wait, here's one, all the little, I don't even know if you can see the shape. Oh, here's a green one, all the little stuffs. So I'm probably gonna mix these two together, maybe not, we'll see. Then a pot with all the connector pieces. The funny thing is, if you open this up, all my connector pieces smell like peanut butter now. Hey, whatever. Makes my builds smell good. But yeah, all the little connector pieces, just every sort tossed together. These are all the axle stoppers, like the smaller Technic lift arms, I think you call them, and the gears. Yes, gears. So all the little Technic connector pieces are in here. And then we have a pepper pots with axles. Just all the little axles are in here. Then we have 3 little boxes. Thank you, mobile phone, for generously accepting your duty as the transparent container boxes. So here we have all the windows, like the windshields and stuff. Here are the other windows, like these little tiny ones, just simple rectangular windows. Yeah. And here are all the see-through, I had to think of the word, are all the see-through blocks. So the 2x2s, the slopes, this isn't even Lego, but whatever, the 1x4s and 2x4s. This is probably the biggest one in here. Yeah, so just transparent boxes. With this, there's this little baggie with all the other transparent stuff, like plates, studs, small like slopes. Yeah, just transparent stuff. Then we have a few more track pieces, like to change the direction. They are too big to fit into anything, so they just go somewhere. These are actually the only floor plates I have, and they are really old. Are these Lego? Yeah, these are Lego, but also extremely old. I mean, on modern day Lego pieces, the Lego words, the Lego writing, you can feel it. And this, either it's pretty much worn off, but the Lego writing is almost invisible, but it's there. This is genuine Lego, I think. In the box, I don't know if you can see anything, but in here are all the lightsabers, swords, pistols, and whatever the little Lego guys carry around, and some spare hands and stuff. Yeah, Legos, not... Hi! There we are again. Jarring jump cut, I know, I'm sorry. But as soon as I put this box down, my phone's memory was like, hey, I'm filled with hours and hours and hours and hours of time lapse. Maybe I'm full. So I put that on my PC, and now we're good to go for a few more minutes. Anyway, this I've shown, the translucent boxes. Yeah, where were we? Did we have this? I don't know, right? No. These are all the little smooth, I don't know if you can see anything, but these are all little smooth plates. Yes, very interesting. Also, the little plates with the one knob on top are also in here. Then, box filled with plates. Another box filled with Technic bricks and Technic lift arms. These are old, if I'm not mistaken. These are new. You can't get these anymore, at least not new, I think. And then there's everything in here with a function, like the tourney tabletops. Wait, demonstration. Cool. So this is the functions box. Nice. Out of the way. And then last, maybe least, it's the most. The brick boxes. Yes. Plural. Brick boxes. Here we have the colored bricks. Just bricks. This was full, so I made a second box for white bricks. And then I thought, well, black ones are never going to fit into the white ones, so just make another box for black. Maybe I will be sorting out the one white bricks from everything else. Maybe not. Probably don't worry about it. But yeah, that's my Lego Imperium, if you could say so. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you have genius ideas about how I could resort this and could suffer even more, please, if you want me to suffer, if you hate me, write them down in the comments. Otherwise, just make fun of me or something for spending about 16 hours or more over the past 1.5 weeks on this project. Yeah, I make smart life choices. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Now we can build stuff like modern art. Goodbye.